How is everybody doing this Saturday evening, night, wherever you are, maybe even morning for some people if you're in another country. So very excited about this call tonight. I went ahead and set record and I am ready to rock and roll. Let me give you a little background though before I get into this thing. I have met with the corporate owners numerous times. Let me give you a little idea. Whenever you're looking for a business opportunity, you got to think about a couple of things. Number one is the strength of the company. That's number one. I mean, if you can join, there are so many opportunities out there, and it's extremely important to understand where the market's headed, where the world's headed, and what the company that you're attaching yourself to, where they're headed, and if they understand where the market's headed. Because I see so many times where people will lock arms and they just put so much time, effort, money, and just blood, sweat, and tears into a company that just dissipates in 6 months, a year. And I just shake my head because I felt bad for them. I felt bad because they just keep jumping onto these companies that don't last. One thing I can tell you about our network is this is a solid company. I've been around the block a long time. I've had my own companies. I've had a lot of personal success. Fortunately, God has blessed me with success. He's put people in my life that I've been able to surround myself with. Trent Walker, Richard Smith, John Holbrook, so many others in this company, and they get it. These guys have built 11 companies with over $1 billion of revenue. They get it. They understand. And they understand something called the gig economy and just how big it really is. When I mention gig economy, most people look at me with deer in the headlights. Like they don't even know what I'm talking about. And so I look at them and I say, well, do you know anybody who drives for Uber, for Lyft, Grubhub? You know, people will deliver food to your house right now and they don't work for the restaurant. They're independent contractors. The gig economy is becoming enormous. It's always been around in a sense, but it's getting bigger and bigger. I can tell you, let's break it down a little more. I was a real estate appraiser for years. I would get paid per job, per gig. CPAs, they get paid every time they file taxes. Different thing. There's always been a form of the gig economy, but now it's just blowing up. People are looking for secondary incomes, and sometimes they make more money with these gigs than they do at their primary employment. And a lot of companies, they want to hire independent contractors because they can 1099 them. They don't have to pay the employee taxes. They don't have to offer benefits, things of that sort. And then people love taking these gigs because freedom. They get to set their own schedule. They get to work when they want to work. And they just get paid per job. It's getting huge. It is a big thing, and the owners of our network understand it. And it's not just a gig economy, it's e-commerce. It's the way that it's where the world is headed in retail. And it's what's going on right now. Everything's a giant marketplace. Think about it. Think about Amazon. Amazon started small, and it took years and years to profit. It took 12, 13 years for Amazon to even turn a profit. Now they're a $1 trillion company because they offer convenience, simplicity, a lot of different products. Now think about Amazon for a moment and think about how amazing it would be if every time you purchase an item on Amazon, you got paid a commission for that item that you purchased. So I buy a pair of shoes, a CD, a poster, a statue, it doesn't matter, and I get paid a commission. Would that be of interest to you? Is that something that you could share with somebody else about, especially if they pay you to do so? Would that be a turnoff if Amazon came to you or anybody like that came to you and said, you know what? I want you to refer others to us, and every time he or she purchases an item from us, I will pay you a commission. Then does recruiting become easy or does it remain hard? And then what if that same company came to you and said, I won't just pay you for who you refer, I will pay you for who anybody in the company refers, even if they're not in your organization. You can share revenue with everybody in this network. Would that be interesting to you? What would that do to your fear of referring others? What would that do to your excitement? And more importantly, what will it do for the growth of the company? We represent a company right now that is growing by over 1,000 members a day, and nobody even knows who we are yet. Wait until they figure out who we are. We are a massive money savings and making machine. If you know anybody, I don't care who it is, search far and wide. If you know anybody who owns a car, a house, who likes to vacation, who's on any type of prescription medication, who owns a mobile phone, or if you know anybody who shops online, goes to a restaurant, enjoys a discount, you're on the right phone call. This call is for you. Need to pay attention for this next 30, 40 minutes and truly understand what you've got right here in front of you, because it is special. This is a participation marketplace. This is a company that isn't just a marketplace, it's a participation marketplace. And you know what? We've got trademarks. It's going to be very hard to catch us. There's things that we will be able to do that nobody else will be able to do. We refuse to become commoditized. The days of selling a couple products, especially overpriced ones, consider them over. You're looking at the new wave. You're looking at the future of networking, of e-commerce, of spending. All we do for a living is we redirect someone's spending. Let me ask you this question. If I had, I don't know, a pair of pants, a coat, a couch, and I've got the exact same couch over here, so I can buy it at this place or this place online. But this place pays me a commission just for buying a couch. Same price, everything else is the same, but I receive a commission for buying that couch. Which couch would you buy? It's pretty simple, right? I would buy the couch that I get paid commission on. I would buy the couch from the company who shares their revenue with me. That's which one I would buy. In a nutshell, that's what we are. And that's just a small part of what we are. When I meet with the owners, we have this discussion all the time. We will not be commoditized. John, if we sold a juice and we had a magical berry, then Coca-Cola or another big company, they figure out what the berry is, and they bottle that juice, and they go stick it in 7-Eleven, and they sell it for 50 cents a can, 75 cents a can, and we're selling it for $25 a bottle. We will corrode from the bottom up. Our business will collapse. There's nothing magical about that. Somebody else can find that. But what if we are a company and we have contracts with multiple businesses that say, hey, I love this marketplace you're building. And guess what? Just like you used to compete against us, now we have a new monster on the block, a new Goliath we're competing against named Amazon. We need help. We want your network. We want your 1,000 members a day shopping with us. So what do we need to do to incentivize them to do it? Hey, what about sharing our revenue with them? What if we paid them a commission on everything they purchased and we paid them a commission on everybody they referred? Both. That is powerful. That is the future. That's where business is headed. And the company that gets all the contracts, that gets that market share first, wins. We win. And you are invited to participate. And as this network grows, so do your discounts. So does the product line. So do the amount of services. Are you starting to see it? Somebody looks at our network and says, oh, it's another savings program. Wrong. I can go save money. Yeah, there's saving programs. I can use this card. I can do this. I can save money. but I never get paid part of their profits. If I go to Costco and I put an item in a shopping cart and I purchase that item, say I buy some milk, Costco doesn't cut me a check because I bought milk. They give me the milk. They'll give me a discount because I paid an annual fee. Well, that's great, but they don't share revenue with me. What if they did? What if a company came to you and said, we will not only give you a discount, we'll give you part of the revenue. Not just from what you buy, John, but from anybody you invite. And anybody they invite, and they invite, and they invite all the way down. And on top of that, we'll give you a revenue share of everyone in the company, even if they're not even attached to you. Now do I have your attention? Because that's what this is. That is what this is. And it's not just a global mall. It's not just the concierge services that we'll talk about. It's also a bank, discounted bank with the card that you get paid on swipes, merchant services fees, gateway fees. And here's the exciting thing, everybody, perk up, listen up. Very important to understand. The card, as cool as it is, I'm telling you right now, that's not the coolest thing we're gonna have. That will not be the flagship product. Everybody thinks it is, it's not. There are products on the banking side that will blow that away. That's a piece. Everything we roll out is a piece of the network. This will be, in my humble opinion, the largest networking company ever. And you will never have to sell a darn thing. You will share savings and you will receive savings. Let's break it down even further. I've owned e-commerce. I've had brick and mortar. You have options. Everybody has John, I want to start a business. I need a side gig. I need a side job. I need to do something to create revenue. I need money. Okay, great. I've been studying. I've been reading up on e-commerce. It looks so amazing. It's interesting, but my gosh, it's expensive. I've got to come up with almost $2,300 a month. That's bare minimum. I know this. I've done it. Then I got to go compete against these guys. Then I got to go get relationships. I need a warehouse, or I need to pay drop shipping fees. I need to figure out which product I'm going to sell. Then I've got to market my product, and I've got to work with margins that are right around 3.5%. Most people don't know this. The hidden truth behind e-commerce. Less than 2% of e-commerce stores survive 1 year. That is a fact. I don't make this stuff up. That is a fact. Because if you want to just break even with the 3.5% margin, which is did you know that Walmart, their margin is 1.5%? So how in the world are they so big? Easy. They sell a lot of products. A lot. Their margin is 1.5%. Did you know that? Do most people know that? When you research, you do your diligence on business, it's very important to understand how business works. If you're going to go into retail or anything, I understand it. 3.5% is the average. Walmart's 1.5% because they are big, they're huge. They make money other ways. You think Walmart only makes money from selling groceries? No. No, they make money numerous ways. I won't get into all of that tonight, but what I'm saying is they do it because they can. They're big. We all start out small. 3.5%. So that means if I want to make the $2,200 back per month, I have to sell almost $68,000 of product a month just to break even. If I want a meager profit of $1,000 a month, I've got to sell about $100,000 a month of product online. You got to move a lot of product. Then you got to ship it, or you have to warehouse it, or drop ship, whatever it is. What if I tell you for $50 a month, you can have all of it shipped for you. You can sell brand name products that people already know. You don't have to brand them. People already know who they are. You don't have to pay marketing costs. You don't have to. You get free word of mouth marketing. You get discounts on day one. You get commissions on items you buy. This is way better of an option You're literally going to own your own virtual e-commerce store, and you don't have all the negatives. You have all the pros, but you don't have the negatives. And you can stack commissions. And if it takes you a little while to build it up, great. The average company takes 3 years to profit. You can do it in rNetwork in 7 days. Let's talk about the next competitor. I love competition. I grew up fighting. I grew up wrestling and sports. I love competition. I think it's healthy. And I was always looking for an edge on my opponent. What can I do a little better? What can I do a little differently? How do I get that edge? rNetwork thinks very similar. How do I get the edge on our competition? What if we joined them? What if we made contracts with them and we were able to share in their revenue just by pushing their products? What if we were able to create the ultimate program? Affiliate, networking, e-commerce, retail, profit sharing, all in one. All in one. What if we were able to do that? Would that be attractive to the end customer? So let me tell you something. The golden rule in business, if the customer wins, you win. Let's talk about our next competitor. The next option you have, network marketing. Typical network marketing. When you think about it, when you break things down, think about this. It is very important. History is the best indicator of the future. Can you agree on that? History is the best indicator of the future. Well, history suggests, it tells you that 15% of network marketing companies only have a retention rate of 15%. Decades and decades of history tell you that. More than 73% of their members lose money. About 20% break even, only 7% actually profit, only 1 to 3% make that big money. They're the ones walking on the beach. They're the ones going around the country doing their speeches and things. 1 to 3%. Why is that? Because a customer doesn't win. That's why. If I came to you and said, hey, buy these 4 bottles of juice, they're only $200 a month, $50 a bottle. Let's go back to that other example I already shared. Coca-Cola or somebody else figures out how to bottle the same thing and sell it on a shelf somewhere. Where are they going to buy it from? Are they going to buy it from you? There's too many options. I can go buy health drinks. I can go to Walmart and buy a health drink. I can go to GNC. I can go all sorts of places and find a health drink, weight loss pill. They're everywhere. I mean, I just ordered some stuff today. I'm very into fitness. I ordered some weight loss stuff today. I love it. And I didn't pay anywhere near what I would pay at a typical networking marketing company. Nowhere near it. But I promise you I'll get the same results, maybe even better. I, as a consumer, have options. I have choices. Why would I pay above retail pricing? How sustainable is that business plan? When I'm going into business, I'm looking for sustainability. I'm not going to work my butt off forever only to watch my downline corrode underneath me. If this has happened to you, this is why. This slide right here, this is why. It wasn't your fault. It's not you. The opportunity was flawed because the customer did not win. That's why. So let me ask you a question. Talking about where the world's headed right now. Are discounted marketplaces sustainable? How many people do you know pay $120 a year, whatever it is, to go to Costco to save money? Is that sustainable? Costco is enormous. It's massive. It's been around a long time. And guess what? It's not getting any smaller. AAA, Amazon Prime, to name a few. This business model is very sustainable. People see an immediate benefit. If I pay X amount of dollars and I see a benefit of X amount of dollars or more, if my benefits exceed my cost as a consumer, I will continue paying the membership fee. That is sustainable. That's how it works. So again, just imagine going to Costco, filling up your cart, and Costco came to you and said, see that box of Kellogg's? See those Apple Jacks, those Dunkin' Donuts, all of that kind of stuff? What if I went up to the cashier, I pushed it to the cashier, and he or she said, oh, congratulations. We are paying you a commission on those Kellogg's, on those Apple Jacks, on those Dunkin' Donuts, on everything you have in there. Everything in your cart, you just made a commission on. Over and above your discount. Is Costco now more appealing to me? You bet it is. Well, that's what we're doing, but tell you what, look at that warehouse in Costco's. Look at all those items. Imagine items online that exceed over 100 million items, more than Costco carries, that you can be paid on, you can receive commissions on, and not just on yourself, not just on who you refer, but the entire organization. And you can do it for $50 a month. You can share revenue with the entire network. It's a fact. You'll remember maybe 25, 30% of what I talk about tonight. So you'll see this slide in here 4 or 5 times. Share revenue with the entire network. If that's the only thing you remember, that's fine with me, because you can do that. And what do your customers receive? What are you offering? Can you say discounts? Can you say thousands of discounts? Cash back on certain items, commission on many items. I bought a car through our network. I saved $4,700 below retail. How do I know? Well, I know math. I bought my last 7 vehicles from the same place. And so I priced it out. Before I ordered my car through our auto, I priced it out. I saved $4,700 than I would have paid had I gone to the same place that I really liked. I've never had a bad experience there. $4,700. I pay how much? $50 a month. I bought a car for my daughter. $3,200 savings. Saved $350 a month on my mortgage through our mortgage. And over $1,000 in origination fees and they waived my appraisal, which is another $500. I've saved on travel. I've saved on dining. I've saved on entertainment, online shopping. I've saved on many things. I save every month. I saved $278 my first week before we had any of the fancy savings programs in place. Let me tell you something. Network marketing could be amazing if you didn't have to sell an overpriced product. It could be amazing if what you referred your friends, family members, or anybody to gave them an immediate benefit, and they couldn't go Google and find a better deal within a few minutes. Because the word of mouth aspect of networking is fantastic. In fact, any business you build in your life, there's a form of networking. You have to market. You can't just go up and put a brick and mortar store up and just say, oh, all right, I'm just going to get walk-ins and that's it. You've got to market. You've got to learn to network. You've got to go to your local chamber of commerce. You got to do a lot of different, you've got to market. But what if you can get the word of mouth marketing? What if you can get the pros from networking and eliminate the cons? Same with affiliate marketing. What's the pro of affiliate marketing? Well, I get to market other people's products. What are the cons? They don't pay you that much in many cases, or you only get paid on what you do and nobody else's. Or if you do get paid, it's only a few people. What if they open it up to where you can build a massive team and make money on your entire team and money on people that aren't even on your team? Would you be more attracted to affiliate marketing? I certainly would. How to e-commerce? We showed you that example. I could own my own virtual e-commerce place and not have all that crazy overhead. And I'm not competing with these guys anymore. I'm sharing revenue with them. Really? Are you kidding me? That's what you're being offered tonight. That's what you're seeing. This is a phenomenal business plan. And the cool thing about it is you're able to offer exclusive discounts for our concierge services, commissions on all of these items online that you receive, and it's a proven model. The other model, proven 15% retention. 73% of the people lose money. That's proven. You're not going to change that. It's proven. This model, however, marketplaces, they're proven to work. Where would I want to turn my focus, my attention? Multi-million and billion-dollar companies right in front of you. Now you can share revenue with them instead of competing with them? Seriously? Yeah, wow. I can think of words stronger than wow, because I can share revenue with the entire network as well. We're going to talk about that. But first, how? How do we do this? I call it the rNetwork difference. What do I do for, John, what do you do for a living? I help people redirect their spending. Because instead of buying this stereo here, they'll buy the same stereo with me because they will receive a commission on that purchase, which means I'm giving them a better deal. And I get paid every time that happens. And when they refer somebody, I get paid on that too. And on their referral, and their referral, and their referral, all the way down. And I don't have to sell a single item above retail. Not one. How many of us have shared or referred somebody to a restaurant, a movie because you liked it, a store because you got a good deal? Now, how many of us got paid to do it? I do this for a living now. I get paid to refer people to a good deal. Here's 3 of our merchants right here. AliExpress, global, over 100 million products in one place. Could you imagine sharing revenue with AliExpress, with Overstock, with Staples? You don't have to imagine anymore. Now you can. And here's what's really exciting. We're in phase 1, and we're already sharing revenue with them. In phase 1, we have multiple phases. They have partnered with us. We have contracts with every single one. No more competing against them. We have apparel, accessories, beauty and cosmetics, books and media, computers, electronics, finance, gifts, health, wellness, home, garden, office, pets, travel, virtual malls, all of the above. There's something for everyone here. And you share revenue with FitTrack, with GNC, Being Good, a huge group out of China. Hallelujah Diet. Heck yeah, hallelujah. Food delivery, all sorts of things. This is a fraction. We will have over 100 stores in our network in the next 90 to 120 days. We already have, I think, 30 plus. I'm only showing you a few of them. So let me go back to that question. Are discounted marketplaces sustainable? You bet they are. Would they be even more exciting if they shared their revenue with you? Of course they would be. Of course they would be. Well, you don't have to imagine that anymore, because now they do, because of our network. Would you refer more people to Costco if you earn commission on their purchases? How about Amazon Prime, AAA, or any of these other places? There's so many others. Would you refer more people to Uber or Lyft if the driver shared his or her revenue with you? Of course you would. Who wouldn't? So here's a better question, because I want this bias so far out of your mind, I don't want you to ever think about this again. Think about this question very carefully. Would you stop paying these memberships, losing out on all of your benefits, all of your savings, if any one of these places decided to also pay you on your referrals? If Costco came to you and called you and said, listen, I want to start paying you to refer people to Costco, would you say, oh gosh, heck no, what are you, crazy? I don't want to do that. And say, you know what, in fact, I'm not even going to pay my membership anymore. The benefits you're giving me, forget you. I'm not referring anybody to you. Would you stop paying that? Would you tell them no? I don't think you would. I think you would say, yeah, I think that's a great idea. Of course I would do that. So what makes our network any different? These testimonials you see right here, these are real. These are real numbers. And this is 3 of thousands and thousands of testimonials. And we're still in the baby stages of this. What is this place going to look like in a year from now? How many testimonials will we have 2 years from now? And the one thing that drives me crazy more than anything else, I have so many people come out to, John, I want to be an entrepreneur. I want to start my own business. How much money can I make in 30 days? I don't know. The average person, it takes 3 years to make a penny. Well, yeah, but I want to make $20,000 in my first 30 days. All right, well, I haven't found that place. I'm a realist. Can you make good money in rNetwork? Absolutely. I'm already making full-time income in rNetwork. A lot of people are. I'm not the only one. But I'll tell you what, it takes commitment, it takes work, it takes focus. We'll teach you how to do it all. But here's the amazing part about it is, will you benefit more than $50 a month? Of course you will. Will you be able to offer a benefit of more than $50 a month? Of course you will. That's a start. That's a great start because your network starts growing and growing and growing. And out of all the people, I have a team that just eclipsed 13,000 members. 13,000 members. And guess what? I didn't bring in 13,000, not even anywhere close to that. Maybe I might have sponsored 100. I don't know, somewhere around there. Nowhere near 13,000, but I'm getting paid on all of it. And guess what? I get paid on the other team too, because I'm a founder. I get paid on the entire network. I didn't build on the other team. I didn't bring a single one. None of my people brought any of them in, but I'll get paid on all of it because I went out and got more than 10 people. Where else are you going to get that? And these testimonials, of course, they're paying their $50 a month. They're saving a lot of money. So they're going to keep paying and paying and paying. They're not going to stop buying that juice. They're not going to stop paying for that pill because they're receiving, just like they don't stop paying their memberships for Costco. And I promise you, they would pay Costco more money than $120 a year if Costco shared their revenue. You bet they would. If Costco turned around and said, we're going to share our revenue with you, would you pay more than $120 a year? Yes, you would. So why would you say no to rNetwork? We offer more items than they do. So this is how easy this is. Not only that, we put together an incredible compensation plan, a true team building plan. Another obstacle, another hurdle you've run into in the past, you got to put this person on your far left, your far right. This guy's got to end up here. This person's got to be here before you get paid. All that. No, that's nonsense. That's nonsense. That's too hard. Why do you think they do that? I'll tell you why. Because they don't have multiple streams of revenue. They're making money on their flagship product. We're making money on thousands of partnerships, from all over the place. We have revenue coming in from all, so we can be a lot more aggressive paying out. We're sharing revenue. You go out, you get 3 people. But let's just talk about you for a minute. Pay your membership fee and go save more than $50 a month. I saved $278 my first week, not month. I've saved thousands, and I paid $600 last year in membership fees, $600. I saved over $10,000 last year alone. So in a sense, I made over $9,000 just on savings. Is that a good deal? How would that help somebody you know right now in their life? Eliminating expenses, lowering their monthly bills, would that be helpful? That's what you get to offer people right now before you even have to build a huge team. Go and get 3 people, and guess what? Your membership now is free because they'll reimburse you every single month, month after month. And you'll say, oh, how does the math work? No way, John. Yes, it does, because guess what? People use the items in the network. They shop. Our network makes a little money. Every time you purchase an item online, our network makes money too. They make money on the concierge services. Jamie, who saves $165 a month on his phone from the previous slide, our network gets paid on that too. They're bringing in revenue from multiple sources. So they're not limited on what they can do paying us. The math works. It is phenomenal. You go get 3 people No more fast start bonuses. Phooey to fast start bonuses. What about a monthly lifetime bonus that covers your entire membership by referring 3 people? Go back to Costco. If Costco said, hey, refer 3 people and we will give you your membership back every year, we'll cover it. Would you refer 3 people to Costco? And they'll say, hey, I will pay you revenue, share revenue anytime those people purchase an item from us. Would you refer 3 people? Of course you would. So why the hell wouldn't you do it for our network? What's stopping you? It's that bias. People think 3 people, oh no. But no, that model, we've covered that. We're not asking you to do that model. And then your 3 refer 3, and guess what? Now you have 12 people. 12 customers. You have 3 regular customers, and guess what? You're profiting because you're also making $2 per month per member that falls on, regardless of where he or she falls. And on top of that, you unlock all 10 tiers of the compensation plan. So you will unlock all the tiers in the compensation plan with only 3 people. You can fill a 3x10 matrix with dynamic compression, meaning you get paid below 10 levels. It doesn't stop at 10 because you're going to have runaway legs. It always happens. It's nice to be paid on those runaway legs. I get paid on my runaway legs, and I get paid a minimum of $2 per month per person. But what if that person saves money on a phone or a car or a product of the hundreds of millions of products that we have already before we've even opened up a multitude of more stores? I get paid time and time and time again. Now what if I'm making $7 per month per member and I have a team of 1,000 members, I'm paying $50, I'm making $7,000 a month. Do you think I'd be upset? I have 10,000 members, I'm making $70,000 a month. Do you think I'd be a little concerned? But it gets better because we open more countries, we open more stores, we form more partnerships. Now what if I'm making on average, I don't know, $12 a month? What if some members are making $12, $20, $5, $3, whatever? The minimum is 2. I'm actually creating my own business center without all that crazy overhead. And instead of competing, if you can't beat them, join them, right? Remember that old saying, if you can't beat them, join them? I'm joining with these companies. And then there's a bonus. We know about the 3 and free. What about free customers? What if someone says, yeah, this is too good to be true? No, it isn't. It's too good to be true. We wouldn't have thousands of testimonials of people being paid and saving money. It's not too good to be true. Well, a company came to us and said, hey, we want to compete against Amazon. We'll share some revenue on products. It's not too good to be true. That's good business. What's too good to be true is saying, hey, I'm going to make $100 million in 3 months. Now that's too good to be true. But to suggest, hey, we have contracts with companies that are selling online and they're going to share their revenue with us. No, that's good business. It's not too good to be true, please. We have thousands of testimonials proven otherwise. And then you can bring in free customers and say, hey, look, you purchase this item, I get paid, and you don't have to pay a membership fee. But if you want to make commission, pay a membership fee, and guess what? You'll make commission on your items, and you can also build a business out of it. Test it out first. Go for it. Global revenue pool. We'll talk about that on the next slide. Shares in the company. Oh, by the way, we're going public, just to let you know. And we're bringing a bank out. And we're going to be able to be paid on swipes. Every single time somebody uses a debit card with our bank, you get paid even if he or she uses that debit card on an item that's not even in our network. You will share in those merchant fees, in those gateway fees. How do you like those marbles? I love them. That's on top. That's a raise on top of what you're already making. On top of the savings, everything. It's just another feather in the cap. You share revenue with the entire network. Let me show you how. There's 3 pools. Become a founder. We know it's 3 and it's free. We've got that. What if you go out and you get 10 and there's no time limit? You go get 10 people. Well, guess what? The 13,000 members I have on my team, what if 10,000 members save on a product that month? You would be paid commission on 10,000 members and you only have 10 personal sponsors and maybe 20 members. and you could get paid on all 10,000. Is that enough incentive for you? Are you starting to see this? Because anybody who becomes a founder, 25% of all that money gets paid, distributed into these 3 pools. You don't need thousands of members in our network to make commission. You don't. Those days are over. Get that out of your mind. We're moving on. We're moving into the future of our participation marketplace. Become a founder. Let us help you do it. Plug into our trainings. Plug in. We have sales guys in this organization that are fantastic. We have a lot of talent on this team. Plug in and learn how to do it. And let entrepreneurs help drive you, help motivate you, teach you, so you can become successful for $50 a month. Go save $300 your first month or whatever it may be. Then you don't even think about the 50 bucks. Do you squawk every time you pay your $120 a year to Costco? Or are you happy about the benefits you receive? Why in the world would you squawk over $50 when you could save a lot more and then make a lot of money? Become a founder. Let us teach you how. And you can be making a good income before you even become a founder. Then an ambassador, go get 10 people and help them get 3. It's a team build. I don't need to go sponsor hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people. Everybody I get now, I gift to somebody else. I just give them what, here, you have them, they're yours. I get paid on them anyway. I get the same incentive. So why would I keep them for myself? I don't need to. That's not what this is. This isn't a game. I don't have to become double, triple diamond, quadruple emerald, ruby. I don't need to do all that stuff. I'm not going to mess with that. I'm not going to fuss with that. I'm going to put people into the marketplace, because then the bigger it gets, the better it gets. We go out and we get more merchants signing up. We get bigger discounts. We get more concierge services. As this network grows, so do our deals, our discounts. So now I have something better to offer the end consumer, which will grow this even faster. We're just asking you to lock arms with us. And last couple slides here. What if for a moment we can say, hey, we've got a bank coming out in 2020, and we do. I have conversations with the ownership all the time. And let me tell you something about Trent Walker. He has dealt with banks for years and years and years. This guy helped set up the worldwide payment solution for Google, Facebook, YouTube, 4 additional banks. He knows a little something about finance, payment solutions, banks. We have a partnership with an FDIC insured bank right now, and we will be rolling that out shortly. And on top of everything else, you're going to get paid every time we swipe a debit card. Anybody in your organization. And I literally have had people come to me and they said, John, I don't want to start promoting until the bank comes out. And I literally fall on the floor and say, what? Why? Why? Do you want to be this lovely lady right here on the left holding a card saying, okay, I'm the only one swiping? Or do you want to be someone like myself who has thousands of members swiping the card the day it comes out? You know how much money I'll make with a group of people, thousands of people swiping a card versus one, because I didn't wait? And I'm making money in the meantime. I'm saving money in the meantime because I didn't wait. Why in the world would I wait? No way. Because how fast will my 13,000 people turn into 26,000 people? 52,000 people, 104,000 people, double, 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 because they pull out a card that they're swiping and getting paid on. Versus if I waited and I'm one person, my team will grow exponentially. Well, yours will take a while because you waited. Why would you wait? It makes no sense to me. If you want to become an entrepreneur, here's your chance to become an entrepreneur with a phenomenal opportunity. So you have one question to ask yourself. Can you see it? Can you see it? I don't just see it, I live it. I am our network. I absolutely love this company. I love what it does for the little guy. I love it, what it does for my family, for people I brought into this business. It's given them hope because it's real, it's sustainable. It's where the world is headed. Marketplaces now add on a participation marketplace, which will never become commoditized. Only you can choose to recognize an amazing opportunity. Only you. Let go of your biases for a moment. Join us. Save money. Earn money. Build a company with professionals. We have incentive to teach you, to help you, not compete against you like you see in so many other places. We're here to help. That's what I love. It's the ultimate team build. Why? Because the bigger it gets, the better it gets. I don't care if someone signs up on the other team. I like it. I celebrate. Because I'm a founder. I get commission on the other team. Not only that, I get a bigger discount eventually because the other team grew. So I'm not competing for all these. We're not overlapping each other, doing all. No. We're building as a team in numerous countries. I absolutely love this company. My heart is 100% in it. I love my team. I appreciate everything my team does. I'm so blessed to be part of our network, even a small part of our network. I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. You have a lot to think about. I highly recommend you getting back with the person who sent you to this call, or if you listen to the call later, get back with that person. Be on the call tomorrow morning with Rudy, another all-star. I love Rudy to death. He's going to knock it out of the park tomorrow, and we'll have the same call tomorrow night. Plug into our training on how to properly invite people, effectively invite people. We teach you that. You invite, we close. You invite, we close. You don't have to be a rock star to make money in this. You just have to follow the system. It's a plug and play. Do what we advise you to do and do your job within the network, and we'll help you do the rest. I love this. Everybody have a great night. We'll talk to you next time.